Okay. Hi Gaurish. So I just thought of recording this thing a video for you what you had a difficulty for. So they've given this y is equal to sine 2x, correct? So from this the b value is equal to 2, right? So the period will be what? 360 over the b value. B value is 2. Correct. So what we'll get is the period is 180. Now as the period is 180, they've given us that point A is minus 45 comma minus 1, correct? So that means this point, that is if I want to find this point, that will be just plus 180 and I should get that. So if I do that, what do I get? That will be what? 180 minus 45, so I get it as 135. So this point is 135 comma negative 1, correct? So if I want to find the mid value of them, so it will be add and divide by 2, correct? So 135 minus 45 is 90, so this value comes to 45, isn't it? So this is 45 comma 1. Why? Because the amplitude is 1. Alright, so this point I'll just mention it as 45 comma 1. Okay, what are they asking? See, I just look at the graph and then I was like, okay, let's just figure out how what all is given. Next part. Okay, state the coordinates of b. Where's b? I think this is b, so we can easily get it as 45 comma 1. Okay, so always remember this. First you derive or you understand whatever is given, and from that whatever the basic things you can understand. Okay, break down the question. Then straight line is this. Okay, it means the curve at the point what? Minus 15 comma minus 1 by 2. Minus 15 comma minus 1 by 2 is this point. Minus 15 comma minus 1 by 2. So they have mentioned use the property of symmetry. Okay, so huh. Yeah, so symmetry means over here. Okay, what is that value away? How much is it away from 45? So if we check, this will be what? 45 plus 15, so it will be at a distance of 60. So over here as well, okay, this point will be at a distance of 60. This point, I mean. Are you following? So as that will be at 60, so I'll do 45 plus 60. 45 plus 60 would give me 105. So that means this value will be 105 comma negative 1 over 2. Okay, I hope that makes sense. So it is what this thing 45 plus 60, which comes to 105. So the point is 105 comma negative 1 over 2. Done with this? Okay, and then they are asking for the other one as well. Now for the other one, what do we do is that we find this difference because it is symmetric over this line. Understanding? So 105 to 135, so isn't that a 30? So it will be 135 plus 30, so I'll get this point as 165 comma negative 1 over 2. Okay, the other point will be what? 60 plus, how do you write it? You write it in the way that this thing, the lowermost value, which is 135 plus 30, so we get it as 165, the x coordinate of whatever point is, I'm not able to read that. Okay, so this will be what? 65, so this will be 165 comma minus 1 over 2. Okay, I hope that makes sense. Then over here, this was another question that you had put up, was sine theta is equal to 305. Find the possible value of cos theta and sine theta. And they've given this. This is the quadrant, which means it is in the second quadrant. So as it is in the second quadrant, what we can use that sine square theta plus cos square theta is 1. So that means cos square theta will be equal to 1 minus sine square theta, which is 9 over 25. That gives us 16 over 25, so that means cos theta will be equal to plus or minus 4 over 5, right? But as it is in the second quadrant, cos theta is negative, so I'll get cos theta is equal to minus 4 over 5. Okay, so from this, if I want to find tan theta, it will be sine over cos, which will be 3 over negative 4, so I can just write it as minus 3 by 4. Alright, I hope this makes sense. Okay, and this one too you have already done properly, so I don't need to explain that bit. I was just checking with this part. Write down the values of, oh yeah, this second one though I completely missed. Okay, just a minute, let me take a screenshot of this and we'll start working on this. Okay, so cos theta plus 30, and it is from negative 182. Okay, sketch the graphic. Why don't we just put it on the GDC? Okay, where theta is equal to 0 in the given interval. So isn't it a good idea to work on the GDC directly? Here, I'll just put it up over here. The question is here to sketch the graph. Okay, always remember in this thing it's mentioned degrees, so we work on degrees. What is it? It is, wait, insert graph. Okay, under the graph we'll put it as cos of x plus 60, right? X plus 30. Over here this is not giving us the right thing. Why? Because I did not set up the window. So the window, the x values, now it's in degrees. I mentioned it from minus 180 to 360. So let's put it from minus 180 to 360. The y values are okay, not a problem. Okay, and what are they looking for? They're looking for this thing equal to 0. Okay, so this will be your graph. I've always told you to take values a little less than and above that, but it's okay. I just missed out that part. Yeah, this is what the graph will look like. Next part, if you want to find the intercepts, it will be what? Minus 6 and 1. Sorry, here. So this will be the first coordinate. Then what will it be? This will be what? 6, 1 again. Here. Done. Okay, so these will be your values. I hope that makes sense. That's how you would solve the question. Okay, and was there any other question that you had mentioned? Oh yeah, I think this one, the C part, right? So in the C part, find how many times Brighton. Oh, times means you need to divide, right? And what is happening? The difference of the magnitudes is given. So that means m2 minus m1 is given. Hmm. Centauri and Neptune. Okay, so I'll take C and N. Okay, Proxima Centauri has greater magnitude, so that means the C that is there. Okay, m of C minus m of N. Okay, this value is given to be 3.2. Now if I substitute that m over here, so what will that be? That will be 1 minus 2.5 log to the base of 10. Okay, this will be B of C minus bracket 1 minus 2.5 log to the base of 10. The brightness of what? Brightness of Neptune. Correct? This difference is 3.2. So if I open the brackets, what do I get? 1 minus 2.5 log of BC minus 1 plus 2.5 log the same thing is equal to 3.2. So from this what happens is this 1 and 1 goes off, and then 2.5 I can take it common. So that will be log of Bn minus log of Bc is equal to 3.2. So that means over here I can take it as log of Bn upon Bc. That's what they had asked for. This will be equal to 3.2 over 2.5. So that means this Bn upon Bc will be nothing but 10 to the power of that ratio. Now that ratio value is how much? 3.2 over 2.5. This comes to 1.28. So it will be to the power of 1.28. So that ratio Bn upon Bc will be 10 to the power. I'll quickly find it. 10 to the power of that. So the answer is 19.0546. Okay, so the brightness would be these many times. Okay, the brightness of Neptune is equal to 19 times the brightness of Centauri, 19.1 times. I hope that makes sense. All the best.